In a world divided by fear.
This looks important. Hey, aren't you gonna make a joke about us?
One man must stand alone against the forces of darkness. From the studio that inexplicably sewed his fucking mouth shut the first time, comes 5-time Academy Award viewer Ryan Reynolds as a man on an eHarmony date with destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you... me, Deadpool. So, get ready to blow out your collective sphincters, cause my trailer is coming.
Şuraya bayağı süper.
Kind of lonesome back here.
Little help here.
Excuse me. Woo!
Dopinder.
Pool. Dead.
Why the fancy red suit, Mr. Poole?
Oh, that's because it's Christmas Day, Dopinder. And I'm after someone on my naughty list.
You're probably thinking this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab. Surprise. This is a different kind of superhero story. To tell it right, we gotta take you back before I squeeze this ass into spandex.
Mr. Wilson, you've recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
We can fight this.
What if I told you we can cure you and give you abilities most men only dream of?
I'd say that you sound like an infomercial, but not a good one, like Slap Chop, more shake weighty. If I never see you again, know that I love you.
When I'm finished, your mutated cells will heal anything.
But you still think we're making you a superhero? We're making you a super slave.
Oh, come on.
You gonna leave me all alone here with Jose Canseco? Whatever they did to me made me totally indestructible and completely
No.
unfuckable.
You look like the inside of other people's assholes.
I didn't ask to be super, and I'm no hero. But when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl, the time has come to be a fucking superhero.
Right up Main Street. Hear the music.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
We can't allow this, Deadpool.
I don't have time for your X-Men bullshit, Colossus.
Besides, nobody's getting hurt.
That guy was up there before we got here.
Knock, knock, open up.
I've played a lot of roles. Damsel in distress ain't one of them.
You gonna rock.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Don't let it go.
Have you seen this man?
I never say this, but don't swallow. Shit. Did I leave the stove on?
X gon' give it to you.
Yeah, you're way too much dude for me. That's why I brought him.
I mean, that's why I brought her?
Oh, no, finish your tweet.
It's not, that's fine. Just give us a second.
Go get her, Tiger.
Oh, I so pity the dude who pressures her into prom sex.
X gon' give it to you.
Hi, Deadpool here with an important public service announcement. This is your brain. Actually, it's a chimichanga, but I'm making a point because this is your brain on IMAX. Bigger is better, right?
Hear the music.
Woo! X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
I love you, Wade Wilson. We can fight this.
You're right. The cancer's only my liver, lungs, prostate, and brain. All things I can live without.
What if I told you we can make you better? You're a fighter. we can give you abilities most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
You just promise you'll do right by me, so I can do right by someone else.
And please don't make the super suit green or animated.
One thing that never survives this place is a sense of humor.
We'll see about that, Posh Spice. Oh, come on. You gonna leave me all alone here with less angry Rosie O'Donnell?
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby.
Packed in your stack, especially in the back, brother. Wanna thank your mother for a butt like that. You're a shocker. Hey, what's the fuck that say? I wanna know, how does it change? Straight up, wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover, like Prince Nick, you're a sexy mother.
Wait! You may be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed. This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Daddy needs to express some rage.
X gon' give it to you. Motherfucker! X gon' deliver to you. Damn right, can I do it again? Yeah, I am like so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me.
It reeks like old lady pants in here.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Oh, motherfucker, you are hard to look at.
Like a testicle with teeth.
You look like Freddy Krueger face-fucked a topographical map of Utah.
Exactly.
Down, down, like a shit free. I won't be the one ending up on the deep end street. But the only thing you can't steal is came out to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker.
I'm touching myself tonight.
X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya.
You are haunting. You look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Deadpool, the other jolly guy in a red suit with a lap worth sitting on, here to tell you happy holidays. In the spirit of this most festive time of year, I've decided to release my holiday cheer all over the world. How, you ask? Well, you naughty stocking stuffers, brace yourselves, because starting today, you're getting not 1, not 2, but 12 glorious days of Deadpool. So sit back, hold on to your ornaments, guzzle a little eggnog, at least that looks like eggnog, and prepare yourself because it's time for St. Wade to put the win in Winter Wonderland.
Deadpool, in theaters February 12th.
Hi.
What's the... Is that glue?
'Twas the night before Christmas, and a good guy in red was hunting down bad guys and making them dead.
Why the red suit? Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed. This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Let's recap. They messed with his face, boo,
No.
and kidnapped his girl. He's not used to being a hero, but he'll give it a whirl.
Nobody's getting hurt.
Deadpool.
Merry Christmas.
This one was not rated.
It was the week before Christmas, and all around town, b-ball fans were dying to watch LeBron, Steph, and Russell throw down.
Should bring back the short shorts. Who wears short shorts? I do. I wear short
A
shorts.
basketball miracle, right here on Christmas Day, stuffed into our stockings by the Jolly NBA. Join us for games. Oh, and something else cool. In between all the dunks, a sneak peek of Deadpool.
We hope you've been nice.
See you on Christmas, boys and girls.
Who are you talking to?
You may be wondering why I brought you here. At some point, we must all join forces, become a team. Now, how many of you have taken a human life? What in the ass? This team sucks. The hell's your name? Ray-Bans. Come here. All right, Stevie Wonder, what's your superpower?
Shoot laser eyes out of my eyes.
That's the stupidest superpower I've ever heard. You're not on the team. I'm kidding, you're on the team. You're not on the team. Get back over there and sit down.
Wolverine.
I like it. I like it. You hit puberty early and hard.
Oi,
What
lama.
does this suit look like to you, huh? Does
Does it look like
אתה באמת רואה את זה.
Leprechaun had sex with a cartoonist? Mystique, drop and give me 20. Storm, come here. What's your superpower?
To control the weather.
You can control the weather.
החלום של כל ילד.
Like Al Roker. How many fingers am I
שכחתי
holding
את
up?
הדלת.
Trick question. 0. Get back in the swing.
Attack this, little one! Attack this!
I think Deadpool may have been drunk.
We're gonna fight crime?
Maybe. Yes.
Maybe start a little crime?
After much anticipation, it is here, guys. Deadpool. Juicy little trailer filled with clues and Easter egg juice for you, and we're here to drink it to the last drop. I'm Gabe Howriter. Oh, stick around. We've got a tease for the Deadpool sequel at the end, so you'll want to see that. This is #news.
בא לי דווקא, לא בא לי לשחק כרגע ממש. אני רוצה לראות קצת סרטונים ישראלים ודברים כאלה. להעביר קצת את הזמן. סבבה, ביי אחי.
Now, Deadpool is a Marvel comic book hero with a history both in comics and you may not remember it, but in film too, X-Men Origins. So after this, take a click over to our other video to get a better idea of who this guy is and what happened with his character the last time they tried it. Now, because we're all adults here, we're gonna watch the Red Band trailer, but don't worry, we'll include some stuff from the Green Band too. But on to the trailer. The trailer opens with Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, and his girlfriend Vanessa, played by Morena Baccarin of Firefly Hotness, with Wade learning he has terminal cancer. Now, a mysterious figure comes to make him an offer he can't refuse. You might know this creepy actor as the creepy alien in Galaxy Quest. We meet the Recruiter. He works for the Weapon X program, which is the same group that gave Wolverine his adamantium claws. Just, you guys will CG in the claws, right?
We don't have the budget for that.
Are you kidding me? So wait, does that mean Deadpool ties in with the X-Men and Wolverine? Shoot on over to our other video that has a quick rundown on all that.
I can make you a superhero.
You just promise you'll do right by me.
Sure, buddy. We'll do right by you. And by right, you mean completely ruin your life and make you into a government superweapon that will do whatever we want with you. That's what you mean by right? On the left side here, you can see some of the other patients being carted around with what looks like a neck brace. Just speculating here, but this could be Worm, a fellow experiment and Deadpool's only friend while he was inside the lab.
Please don't make the super suit green. Or animated.
Yes, Ryan, right here. This is a callback to his Green Lantern costume, which was completely CG, which is a pretty weird choice all around. People hated that costume, but it's a good example of how the character of Deadpool doesn't give a flying floop about calling out our reality, even though it breaks the fourth wall. What's the definition of fourth wall? Right there, huh? Don't even have to look in the dictionary. Dictionary? Come on, guys. Guys? Plural form of guy, right? Come on, stop it. Let's move on. Director Tim Miller confirmed that Wade Wilson will not break the fourth wall, but his alter ego of Deadpool can do it all the time, because Deadpool knows he's in a movie, but Wade Wilson doesn't. The director also said that Ryan Reynolds couldn't help but go off about how much beef he had with the Green Lantern movie, that there's bound to be lots of Wade Wilson almost breaking the fourth wall just so Ryan can vent out all that Green Lantern angst. But you might have to watch the deleted Blu-ray scenes to see it all through.
One thing that never survives this place is a sense of humor.
We meet Ajax, who seems to be the primary villain of the movie. Now in the comics, Ajax is a sadistic Weapon X operative who's had his nerves burned out due to experimentation. Fun note, he's being played by Ed Skreens, who was on Game of Thrones as the original Daario Naharis before he quit the freaking show to do Transporter Begins, or whatever they're calling it.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot. Baby.
Up until now, it's been sort of a moody, dour superhero trailer, but once Salt and Peppa's Shoop kicks in, you know you're in for a ride. In the original version of this scene, it was Holla Batgirl that Deadpool was listening to, and if you're wondering what I mean by the original version, I'll get to that in a second. If you look at Wade's mask, you'll note that it's actually CG in a lot of shots. This is to preserve how incredibly expressive Deadpool can be through his mask. Deadpool dropping off the highway into the sunroof of this moving SUV shows off his incredible ninja skills, with a Z on the end. Can I just note how much I love it when trailer sound effects line up to the music? It's It's like scratching an itch I didn't even know I had. But if all this feels really familiar, that's because it's the exact highway sequence from the leaked Deadpool animatic last year. That actually wasn't a leaked scene from this movie. That was a proof of concept that Ryan Reynolds actually pushed to make happen so that he could show what a good Deadpool movie would look like instead of that crappy treatment he got on X-Men Origins. But people loved that proof of concept so much that that's the entire reason they even made this movie. And that original scene was so great, they just kept it mostly as is in the film. There's a link in the description to it if you want to check the full thing out. Now, if you look at the street signs, they're listed as Necizia Fabian, which is the co-creator of Deadpool's name, reversed. And the Miller sign to the right is probably for Tim Miller, the director. How not vain of him. Really, Tim, didn't put enough of your stamp on the film behind the scenes? Just get over yourself. Now, from the skyline, we can tell that this is pretty obviously Vancouver, which also makes sense because a lot of Deadpool's origin takes place in Canadian government facilities.
This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
The brown pants is a unique little reference to poop. He's talking about poop. Get it? Awesome shot here of Deadpool's CG eyes. Also of note is Deadpool's gun. It looks like a Desert Eagle handgun, and it's the official gun of characters like Agent Smith from The Matrix and Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. If you need a quick way to let viewers know that your character's a badass, this is it. It's also the bane of my online shooter existence. 2 guys with 1 bullet. Well, Deadpool's got you beat. This moment of the Green Band trailer.
Cue the music.
Which is another typical Deadpool fourth wall shatter, and then the editor plays DMX's "X gonna give it to you," which has to be a little nod here because Deadpool was created by Weapon X and will give it to you. It being death. Deadpool showing off his ability to really take a hit, but also an example of a wound that doesn't faze him since he has regenerative healing due to all the government experimentation. Thanks, Obama. Much like Wolverine from the X-Men, Deadpool has healed himself back from being sliced, diced, and even decapitated.
Since you guys are stepping out, could you grab me a couple chimichangas?
Sword through the skull. That's part 1 of how you earn an R rating. Now, while I have no doubt that Gina Carano herself could probably lift me up with 1 arm, this does sort of hint at her having some sort of super strength. If you were reading the words during this section, which, let's be honest, you were probably distracted, they say, "With great power comes great irresponsibility." Play on Spider-Man's catchphrase, "With great power comes great responsibility." Now, let's just freeze frame on this for a second. No, not just to get an eyeful of the steaminess going on there, but to note the decorations and lights in the background. That, combined with the decorations in a later scene, suggests that this is a Christmas movie! Ching, 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 death and sex and R ratings! Oh yeah, here we go. Freaking Colossus of X-Men fame. The strongman mutant who can turn himself into metal shows up in what I hope isn't just a cameo. Who else in this movie has shown super strength?
Less angry Rosie O'Donnell?
Gina Carano, yes! Is Gina Carano gonna MMA fight Colossus? One can only hope. One being me. I'm the one. Fans of Colossus might also note that this one looks a lot freaking bigger than the previous Colossus, and that's because the director was not down with how puny he seemed in the X-Men movies before. He's like 7.5 feet tall here. A super quick clip of Brianna Hildebrand playing Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Fans lucky enough to have seen the leaked Comic-Con footage got to see her introduce herself and get a quick pep talk from Deadpool. Negasonic Teenage Warhead is primarily another X-Men character and doesn't actually tend to have crossover with Deadpool, but the writers just thought it'd be funny to have a goth teen be a straight man sidekick to Colossus. I think they were right. What is she gonna call herself when she turns 20? Negasonic college-age Warhead?
It reeks like old lady pants in here.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
The scene with more Christmas decor, but also we meet Blind Al, Deadpool's elderly blind roommate. They kind of have a weird relationship considering Deadpool was sent to kill her, but then later kidnapped her, but then they became friends and now she's kind of his housekeeper. Basically the same story as Alice in the Brady Bunch.
Oh, motherfucker, you are hard to look at.
Like a testicle with teeth.
Okay, Deadpool's face, the results of the experiment that cured his cancer, also left him forever looking scarred.
You look like Freddy Krueger face-fucked a topographical map of Utah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that checks out. This is TJ Miller from Silicon Valley as Weasel, Deadpool's arms dealer and info broker. It's also good to have a friend who will tell you like it is. And the trailer money shot. We get to see a nice close-up.
Triple kill!
As well as Deadpool snort his gun smoke. And while smoking is bad, this shot is still very, very cool. But again, don't smoke, kids. Now, this thing doesn't come in until after February, but hey, it's at least a lot closer than the sequel, right? Oh, speaking of the sequel, the director let it spill that in Deadpool 2, they most certainly will feature another major character from Deadpool comics and the Marvel world, Cable. Cable is the son of Cyclops and a clone of Jean Grey, but he's also a time traveler from the future, so he's kind of old, and my gosh, are they gonna make such a great buddy comedy together. I can't wait until Deadpool 2. Okay, if you need more Deadpool, now's a good time to click over to our Who is Deadpool breakdown video just to keep the conversation going and check.
Cue the music.
No matter how many counts I break when I break through the scene, you can't steal. This came out to play. Stay out my way.
Hey there, I'm Philip Molina.
I am very turned on right now.
Let's go give it to ya.
It's finally here. After 6 years of teasing, an animated teaser, and then a teaser for a teaser. Stop teasing! We have the movie. But who is Deadpool? What's gonna happen in the new movie, and why is he so cool? I'm Drew Coolidge, and I'll answer these questions and more. This is Hashtag News.
Where are my manners? Introductions! Call me Deadpool.
So who is Deadpool? Well, his real name is Wade Wilson. He's a hilariously obnoxious, slightly insane mercenary recently diagnosed with terminal cancer. But instead of becoming a meth dealer like any normal person would, he gets recruited into the super secret Weapon X program that gives him superhuman healing ability and some wicked sharp swords. Weapon X is the same group that gave the popular X-Man Wolverine his metal skeleton and claws. And like most shadowy organizations, these guys are the bad guys, and they're in need of some graphic R-rated killing. Didn't I see this guy in another movie? Yes. Reynolds first played this character in 2009's Wolverine Origins, which ended with him as a weird zombie with his mouth sewn shut in Mortal Kombat Baraka arms. That movie was awful, and it killed the planned Deadpool spin-off until last year when a leaked animatic from Blur Studios, they're the guys that do a lot of your favorite video game cinematics like Halo. This animatic alone generated enough attention on the internet to get a green light from Fox. So what's so cool about Deadpool?
Everybody loves him. Even Fury?
If I had a son, I'd want him to be just like you.
Aside from 2 guns and spinny flips, Wade Wilson can heal nearly any wound he receives, which has gotten him into some pretty awkward situations.
Since you guys are stepping out, could you grab me a couple chimichangas?
Or this one, where he's feeding his own flesh to another character. Don't worry, it'll grow back, unlike my innocence after seeing that picture. But his greatest power is the fact that he knows he's a comic book character.
Origin story time! Ever since I can remember, I've always been a fighter. How am I in your origin story?
It's super meta. This is something he's done in the comic book since the beginning, but he's finally gonna do it in this movie. You can even see in the teaser Deadpool referring to the 2009 movie.
From the studio that inexplicably sewed his fucking mouth shut the first time.
Now, if you think about it, this is actor Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool, talking shit about another time when Ryan Reynolds played Deadpool. That's worth a visit to therapy right there. Deadpool is known for being one of the biggest smartasses in all of comics. And of course, with the previously mentioned fourth wall breaking, he has earned the nickname Merc with the Mouth.
You're a mercenary. Guilt over a little spilled guts.
People love him because he's the epitome of the modern goofy superhero with a bloody, violent slant to it. The modern takes on Star-Lord and Spider-Man probably wouldn't exist without Deadpool. Mom, before you ask, Deadpool is not a knockoff of Spider-Man, even though his costume looks very similar.
Black and white eyes, red suit, though you made it your own with the crossword theme. Oh wait, those are webs!
I get it, blah blah blah, Ryan Reynolds. What, is he the only guy in this movie? No, Deadpool spends a lot of time with his friend Weasel, played by TJ Miller from Silicon Valley, who sometimes provides him with guns and equipment. There's also another nerd favorite in the cast. Inara from Firefly is playing Vanessa Carlyle, who's Deadpool's girlfriend in the comic books. Our boy is also a regular with the X-Men crowd. In this movie clip, we see Colossus from X-Men. You may remember him from X2, X-Men United, storming into a bedroom and turning into pure steel, which is also word for word my Tinder profile. So who is he fighting? Who are the bad guys? It's difficult to peg Deadpool's bad guys because he's not exactly a good guy himself. But in the upcoming movie, it looks like we'll be dealing with Ajax and Dr. Killebrew, the men who experimented on him. And in some clips, we see Gina Carano, an ex-MMA fighter who, go figure, plays someone who can punch really hard. A fun fact, she starred in Haywire opposite Michael Fassbender, who she brutally killed with her bare hands. So good luck with that, Ryan. Deadpool is a character that is wholly unique in that he's one part gritty, nasty violence and one part wink, wink, nudge, nudge humor at the audience. And the movie looks like it'll be bringing that to a scarred face and all.
Thank you.
The movie is slated to come out next February, so subscribe and follow along with us. We'll be following Deadpool's journey all the way to the release. Comment with your favorite Deadpool moment.
Hey, what's that? You guys tracking my every move now? But I haven't even accomplished anything in this game yet. And there's another one. Oh, so it's gonna be one of those games, huh? Nolan, hey, what's up, buddy? We're making a game about me. Gotta have you do the VO, man. I mean, see, here's the thing. People tell me we sound alike. Yeah, well, fuck you, Nolan. Hate an itchy ass. And itchy balls! Ha! Forgot about it! Ooh, yeah. Haha! There we go. Now we're talking. Much more realistic. Fine. You asked for this. Hundreds of... How? Why would anybody want to see that? I sure as hell don't. Why do they think I wear a goddamn mask? Ugh, food coma. Are you watching me sleep this whole time? Freak. How do I update my status to bored shitless? Oh, it's the moment on the lip. A lifetime on the hip. Never mind. It's so loud I can barely hear myself think! I was thinking the same thing! What? Keep it steady, dingus! Jeez, I can fly better than that! Hey, gives me an idea. No, wait. Hell yes! Hey, we're flying! We're flying! We cannot fly. Well, it is good to have dreams. Dreams, yes. Delusions? No! Yeah! You know what else is good to have? Skills. How much C4 is this gonna take? It's no more than 20 ounces. What? Oh, I hate the metric system. How much in American? Let's see. Carry the 7... Dude, fuck math. Just use all of it.
Careful, we still need him alive.
Exactly how alive are we talking? You're insane! Not as insane as you think. Yeah, that was fun! Yeah, it was okay. Well, it's not like we get a do-over on this one. The hell we don't! Now that's what I'm talking about! Peter, my man, you see all that? Buttload of awesomeness.
Deadpool, you idiot! Do you know how much money all those explosions and tacky graphics just cost me? You can't just change whatever you want, whenever
Yeah,
you
that's
want.
great, Peter. Talk to my dick. Oh, I love old 8-bit games! Yeah, we do too. This game isn't old.
Or 8-bit moron.
Hey, dummy. In old school games, you gotta find the key to continue. Hey, look at the boner over here. You said boner. That's right. Use the quads.
Poppy. Hello?
Peter! Hey, I was just running around my game, and all of a sudden I noticed that some shit was fucked up. Sweetheart, Bubula, let me remind you that my website got 15 million hits the weekend we announced. 1 million 1? 1 million 2? My God, what the? Why is this happening? Hey, hot tits, the pipe I was offering gives way more pleasure. Oh, come on!
Should I be impressed?
What the hell? Why is this happening?
We gotta go to Genosha if we're gonna stop Mr. Sinister from...
Wait, Genosha the island? Hey, we'll have to fly there. Are we taking the Blackbird? Oh, I always wanted to fly the Blackbird.
No goddamn way.
Deadpool, quit fooling around.
Let's just kill all the X-Men.
Deadpool, look out!
Montage! Works every time!
We crashed.
Yeah, but we crashed on Genosha!
Oh, Wolby, time to wake up.
Rise and shine, Stubby. Wake up! Up and at 'em! Fine, then. That's for all the clown jokes. That's for never calling just to say hi. That's because I get aroused when I slap people. That's for all the furry midgets in the world. That's because I feel like it. Why? Won't you wake up? Wake up! That's because the player keeps mashing the button. That's because I like slapping fleshy things with this hand. That's for being in more comics than me. That's for making me love you. That's for making me hate you. That's for never taking us to the prom. That's for always working late. That's for being short. That's for stabbing me in the heart. Literally. That's for never letting me fly the Blackbird except when I crashed it. That's for being the worst wingman in bromance history. That's because I want to see if the player will keep doing this. That's for all the hot gamer girls out there. Hey, call me. That's for being a total douche. That's for never washing the dishes. That's for last year's white elephant gift. Who wants a white elephant? And finally, that's because the whole setup just added 5 minutes of bonus play to the most awesome game ever devised by mutant or man. I guess he's not waking up. You look surprised. Are you surprised? We could win $1 billion. Spin it to win it. Oh. All right, time to make my own luck. $1 billion, here we come. What? A cow? Nice try, Wheel. There are no cows on Genosha. What the hell? Lo behold, #1 fangirl is hot. I gotta get my head on straight. Nice ass.
Wait, that's our ass. We'll need to find our arm to twist the head back on.
Damn it, even the controls are backwards.
Pretty confusing.
Come on, player, figure it out. Is that Mr. Shugums? What's he doing down here? Hey, come on, don't you have balls to lick? Come lick my balls. You dicks hang out here often? Get it with the dicks? Get it. Okay, I get it. Never break the guy code again. Damn it, I can't think of any good dick jokes. Rectum? Darn near killed him. Rectum? Darn near killed him. Talk about breaking the suspension of disbelief. I don't trust guys with porno mustaches. Across this river of shit, somehow.
Any ideas?
Think, think, think.
Wait, do that again.
Do what? That. Oh, we can use our bubbles to jump across. Well, isn't that handy? Wow. Ooh, how exciting. This is great. Enough already! No wonder I stopped playing JRPGs. Give me. You know, we should probably explain to the player how our teleporter works.
It runs on kitten farts.
Don't worry, Rogue. We'll save you. Mr. Snookums? What are you... No guts, no gourds. You see what we did there? About the... Forget it.
How profound.
All right, the con is ready. Pull that lever to open the gate. I'm pulling this lever right here to open the gate. Which lever? This lever. That's fine work with that lever, son. Yes, the gate is now open because I pulled
Dude!
this lever.
We get it, High Moon. Thanks. Nuts, this is gonna hurt. All right, player, let's not be shy. Just start a cutting. Dude, we have another dude inside us. Yeah, not in the fun way.
What is that? It's a four-armed zombie. I know there'd be zombies down here. Kill
All right, a keg to get the minecart moving. But why use one keg when we can use 3? Why use 3 when we can use 1 million exploding kegs?
Stop! That isn't a toy!
Stop! It wasn't programmed to handle this type of abuse.
Oh, no! Stop, please! You'll break the scripting for the level!
Script? Hey! Only I'm allowed to break the fourth wall in this game. Hey! Where did that keg machine go? Here we go!
Kid is going to pick with you.
Skeletons? You stinking meatbag. Skeletons with outrageous French accents?
Only an hour.
I'm crazy for trying and taking people.
Wait, what the hell? Shit! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Ah! Oh, that wasn't so bad. Could have done that with our eyes. Oh. Ah! Ooh, shiny! Oh no, it's the contest winner we promised to put in our game.
It's hideous.
You were supposed to be the pizza delivery guy from my apartment in level 1! Hey, yoink! I'm dying. Dad, you got me.
Back to the hell from which thou came, demon!
Dude, who gets killed with a hammer? I mean, seriously. Oh, it's our favorite mutt.
He found our booth.
Good boy. And there he is.
How does that work? What is that?
Come on, the elevator.
we talk about all your favorite superhero TV shows and also movies when they come out on SourceFed Nerd. I am Matt Lieberman. Join me on the couch, Sam Basher, Maude Garrett, DJ Wooldridge.
Hello.
And we are talking today about Deadpool, the latest Fox release, and it is an R-rated, crazy, balls-to-the-wall actioner comedy. We're going to be doing a quick spoiler-free review for like the first 10 minutes, just so for those of you who haven't seen the movie yet, you can make a decision based on how we felt about whether or not you want to go see it, and then we'll get into the movie. We all saw it last night, and I think we all generally pretty enjoyed it.
Yeah, make sure you send, really quick, sorry, make sure you send your thoughts to the hashtag SHRDeadpool so I can read them on this review show.
Yes, and if you haven't visited us on iTunes, please go and do that, okay? Your ratings and reviews make a huge difference. It really helps us out. It's how we get sponsors that keep this show on the air, okay? And it also makes us feel real.
Oh man, Wendell, have you seen the time?
It is Rant 30 and it's long overdue.
It is long overdue indeed. So Intel, they love profit and they love market segmentation. The first thing we're going to mention right now is that Intel has a lot of silicon that's extremely similar, like the i7s and the
GameRanks here with 5 things you need to know about the 2016 Hitman game. This list is a combination of things we've learned from various bits of information about the game and from spending a lot of time with the new beta. So let's get started off with number 5. The new Hitman is doing a lot of interesting things in terms of adding features and how you kill your targets. What I enjoyed most from the beta was the ability to blend in certain situations. Like disguising yourself as a bartender or waiter, you have the ability to walk up to a bar and activate a prompt, allowing you to just start working at the bar and blending in. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed when you're sitting on a bench or blending in with a crowd, but it's a little more believable here. Also, another thing that we picked up that is very cool is the ability to actually walk up and talk to your targets in disguise and trick them. You can lure them into certain situations through some charisma. In a situation in the beta, you can disguise yourself as a mechanic, rig something to explode, and then while in disguise, you can lure your target over to the rig device, citing a manual safety inspection. The target in this case believed your story and went along until the prime moment where you could take them out. In terms of changing your disguise and having a different identity, it's very similar to Hitman Absolution, but it's a little more subtle. You can't just spam the instinct button to get by. This time around, people still do recognize you, but it's usually just in terms of like a hierarchy sense. It's almost like there are different classes. For example, chefs aren't going to recognize different mechanics, but some police are going to recognize other police officers. It still comes off a little cheesy and it's not always super believable, but it does add a nice little bit of challenge and a good way to scan a crowd and decide how you're going to navigate through it. At number 4, in the new Hitman, you're going to be able to pick your weapon loadout before you start a mission. Although this wasn't present in the beta, apparently this is going to be a final feature in the game. And I'm pretty into that because one of my favorite aspects of Hitman 2 Silent Assassin was being able to go into Agent 47's woodshed and pick a weapon off the wall and start a mission with it. That kind of open-ended level of choice and what kind of weapon you want to use and do the job, or if you want to bring any weapons at all. It's kind of what makes Hitman special, and I'm very happy that it's making its way into this game. Also, one thing we did pick up from the beta is that weapons.
Hey everyone, welcome to a very special edition of the Superhero Show. I'm Daniel, I'm joined by Chris as always.
Hello, where are we? I don't understand where we are.
We've literally rotated 90 degrees, and also Gav.
Hello.
Now we're going to talk about Deadpool in very spoilerific detail, every aspect of the movie, so if you've not seen it, don't watch this show until you have.
Well, read your review and watch your video review, because those are more spoiler free.
They are very spoiler free, but let's get into the nitty gritty right up top. Do we think it's a good movie? You know, I've written down, does this Deadpool movie erase the very bad memories of Wolverine X-Men Origins? What do you think, Chris?
You know what, definitely. I mean, it's quite fresh in my memory because I've just watched it before coming here. And you know what, apart from when they made allusions and jokes about that film in the movie, I didn't think about it at all. I've completely forgotten it now.
Yeah.
This is a completely different Wade Wilson, a different